everybody, I'm Cheryl Hamilton from Create with Cheryl, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple pouch box, I'm calling it. There's no measuring, it's just super fast, and I'm going to make these for Easter, I think, just to give some Cadbury eggs to people because they're large enough to fit that. And here's what they look like. This is a little bit simpler, just with a ribbon, and then I made one where it has an opening, just sealed with Velcro. And see how it's pretty big. It's like the size of a toilet paper roll, just about, maybe a teeny bit longer. But you can fit a lot of stuff in there. And so stay tuned and I'll show you how to put this together. I'm starting with 2024 through 26 in color design series paper stack, and these are my favorite in colors I've ever had, and they will be retiring in real soon, as soon as they run out, and they'll have some new ones in, I don't know what date, but in a couple of months they'll have brand new in colors. But this pack is on sale right now because they're starting to retire it. But look at these beautiful colors. It's peach pie. This one's petunia pop. Pretty in pink. I don't know if I have any more. That's at the bottom. This one's pretty in pink. And Shy Shamrock is this green one here. And last one is Summer Splash, which is a really pretty blue that looks almost like Shy Shamrock to me, but it's different. Okay, I take it back. See, they're just so similar. This is Shy Shamrock, I think, greener, and then this is the blue one. That's Summer Splash. So anyway, get these before they're gone. They're so pretty. And throw these aside and get started. So to start with this simple card, I mean, with this simple little box pouch thing, I just want to make a bunch of these, and for Easter, put a Cadbury egg inside because they're pretty big. You can fit stuff in here. And start with a 6x6 piece of designer series paper. Choose the side that you like the most. I think I like the circles, but wait, let me do something different. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so put that side down. I like this side too, so it won't really matter. Okay, you're gonna fold it almost in half, but not in half. And see how I'm doing it? Leave about a 1/4 inch or a generous 1/4 inch. And then score it along that line. Find your tear and tape and put it on this 1/4 inch that's sticking out. Okay, and then remove the tear and tape. It's good to press it down first, then you'll be able to lift off that piece on the top. And lift that off. You guys with me so far? And then I'm just folding it over. Like I said, these are just quick and easy. And most likely the people that get them will just pull the candy out and throw this away. But not if you're a stamper, you probably won't, because you'll realize. Okay, the next, here it is. It looks like a little toilet paper tube or something, but a little bit longer. Next thing you're doing is putting these two folds. You're going to squish them together, but only squish them at the bottom. So I'm putting them together, and I'm going to crease with my thumb an inch or so on each side, but leave the top round like that. I'm grabbing my paper snips, and I'm going to open them and just cut all the way, so I don't even have to measure, but it's probably about 1.5 inches. So I'm making 4 cuts, and that's in each little, at each fold. Okay, and I know it's not going to be exactly the same because I didn't measure, but it'll be good. Okay, just fold them back to make a crease line. Okay, and now I'm gonna, let me think. Okay, so I'm gonna put some tear and tape on one of these. Yes, you can tear it with your thumb, but I like using my ruler. Just find it a little bit more precise or something. Okay, there you go. So press down a little bit, lift off this covering over the tape. Okay, so this sticky one's the last one you're gonna put in. So I'm just doing this. It doesn't matter, I don't think, which way you put them in, but I'm making 3 of the flaps down and then just kind of square it up, make sure it's not all lopsided, and put this one down. And you can see how it's not perfect on the bottom, but it's not gonna bother me. I'm fine with that. So there, you're almost done with the simplest way to do it, which is this. So what you could do with this right now is put it together and just use a hole punch and punch 2 holes and then tie a ribbon through there. Okay, just like this. And then if you want to put some, you know, a little greeting and some little flowers, you can do that. But I'm going to go on and show you how I did one with more of a, with a die cut on it. Okay, I'm back and I've cut out 2 pieces using these 2 dies from Beautifully Celebrated Dies. Look at all those that nest together. Really nice. I'll just show you what the stamp set is to go with this in case you want to get the bundle. But I use these, and the biggest one I used is about 3 inches across on the middle, and that's gonna fit well on the top of my box. So glue these 2 together. Like out of glue. Well, it probably has a little bit in here. Yeah, so glue these 2 together. Okay, and then fold it in half. Okay, and my only tip for this is if you put glue all over the whole thing and glued it onto your box like this, it's a little bit, you're not going to be able to open it as well to get your Cadbury egg in there. You can still do it, but I prefer to stick it on this other way so I can open it really easily and really wide. So I'm adding tear and tape to this way, so it's only partially stuck down. Okay, so putting it on, I kind of have to flatten it to center it really well. So there I go. See, and I can still open it all the way. I'm going to grab a Velcro dot, and I'll try to put a link to this on the bottom so you can find these Velcro dots. I don't know where I got these. It could have even been a hardware store or something, but these are 5/8 inch. Put them together. I don't know which one should go on this one versus this one. If anybody knows, leave me a comment. I have no idea, but I'm sticking it on, pressing it down, and then the first time you open it, you kind of have to train it to separate and not come off. But yeah, I think it's fine. But if you want to do a little more, I'll show you some other things. So I've grabbed a scrap of basic white cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and use my Petunia Pop. And again, these end colors are all retiring. So if you like these, or if you have them and you need the re-inkers, you should grab them now. I'm doing stamping Happy Easter that came in the Paper Pumpkin kit from February 2026, because that's exactly what I needed. And I don't know if I have another Easter stamp. So I've stamped that. I'm gonna cut it out with Stylish Shapes. Okay, so I've cut it out with this little banner die from Stylish Shapes. I'm going to stick it on there using mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Just stick it across the front like this. There, and I've already cut out a few flowers. These were from, where are they? Here they are. Okay, I mean, you probably have flower punches or something in your stash, but these were kind of perfect. I cut these out with Fragrant Layers dies, and it has one die that I don't know where I put it, but look, it cuts out 7 individual little flowers. So that's really easy. I'm going to put one on the bottom with the mini dimensional. Right there, add a iridescent pearl. Okay, and there you go. Isn't that so cute? They're gonna like this. I'm gonna make a bunch of them in different colors and stick a Cadbury egg in those and give them out at my next, I have a class right before Easter. So thanks so much, everyone. I hope you got a good idea from this, and let me know if you make some. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, have a great day and happy Easter. Aloha.